Hi everyone, I'm Andy from IELTS LMS, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about how to grow your IELTS brand and your IELTS business. So let me give you a very quick background about me. I've been teaching English for about 20 years and I've been an IELTS examiner for 4 of those years. So I know the test pretty well. I've probably much like you, I've designed courses and curriculum and tests and exams and all that sort of stuff, both for online and offline and probably most things in between, blended classes. I've also been extremely interested in educational technology throughout my career. So, I've done a lot of research into that. I've done some formal research and presented at conferences, but I've also done a lot of stuff for myself and learn how to use EdTech for teaching and for course creation. And I've taught teachers how to use that as well as various places in Southeast Asia. So that's a little bit about me. What's this video about? Well, this video is going to help you grow your business, as we said, or as I said at the beginning. So today the video is about 4 main things. First of all, I'm going to give you a very brief background of a course that I wrote on IELTS LMS, just to show you some of the features and some of the things that are available, just as an example really. And then we're going to have a look at a website that has been designed specifically for you, which you can use pretty much out of the packet. It's very customizable, but it's been built for trainers. And then we'll have a look at the IELTS LMS itself, the engine, if you like, of the platform, how to make tests and quizzes and all that sort of stuff. And finally, we're going to look at the material options and the support that we're going to give to you. We want to partner with you from start to finish, and we've got web developers, software engineers, trainers like myself, IELTS experts to help you all the way. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so let's have a look at a course that I wrote on IELTS LMS. I don't want to spend too much time on this. There is a link with a more detailed video that you can have a look at. But I just want to show you the kind of things which are possible. I wrote this course to help students improve their writing and their speaking confidence particularly. And with IELTS LMS, you can build a structured course, a course which follows good lesson design principles. So let's have a look here. Mastering IELTS, a theme-based approach. As you see, this is built on themes, on common themes. Environment, technology, medicine, architecture, science. It goes on. There's about 12 modules altogether. And you'll see here that this course includes, at the moment, 82 lessons and 174 quizzes. There's a lot of stuff in there. And it's designed, as I said at the start, to help students improve their writing and their speaking skills primarily. So it's organized in a way to build knowledge through reading and listening. So what happens first of all is, if we go into the course, this is the technology module, for example. There's an introduction, and then there's a series of different topics. So technology in space, robotics and artificial intelligence, technology in health. The idea here is to try and get students to understand there's many connections between the different topics, which is really, really useful for them. So we build knowledge through quizzes, vocabulary and grammar quizzes, and readings and listenings. Now these readings and listenings are all original, authentic. They were chosen to support the topic and the theme and to generate understanding. And they lead to a series of writing and speaking questions, all of which are done online, and the writing and speaking really does engage the higher order critical thinking skills that the students are going to need to be confident and successful in their writing and speaking exam and in any writing and speaking situation. Come to that. This course uses all the features of IELTS LMS, which you'll see a bit later on, which include grading, automatic grading of reading and listening, grading, simplified and seamless grading for you as a trainer in writing and speaking, and a beautiful My Progress part of the program which shows you and your students just how they're doing. We've designed a website specifically for IELTS trainers, and really all you have to do is add your own name and your URL and you're pretty much ready to go. This page has a free mock test link on there for lead generation. We've got statistics which are editable for you and your students and your current business. You can display courses. There are membership options. And then we've got some details of all of the listening, reading, writing and speaking quizzes so your students can see them at a glance. So this is what your website could look like, up and running almost immediately. Now, let's have a look at a little bit more detail at the LMS behind that and what you can do to create courses for your students. So now we're going to dig a bit deeper into the IELTS LMS. There are student views and teacher views. So we're just going to have a look at the student view first of all and have a look at what your students will see. I'm going to use one of the free academic mock tests to highlight what's available in here. So in each one of these mock tests we've got reading, listening, writing and speaking. So in the reading test, we've got the text on the left-hand side and the questions on the right-hand side. These are both scrollable, so it's easy to work on questions within the text. We can change the font size. We can highlight different parts of the text. And there's even a notepad where students can make their own notes. Down here you'll see there's a palette which shows students where they are and what they've answered, and there's a timer. So when you set up your own questions and quizzes, you can set the timer to whatever you like. This quiz has 3 sections, and when they're finished they just hit the submit button. Now, what do the students see? Well, after they've submitted, their scores are calculated automatically. And you'll see here that there is the ability to locate where the answer is. So whereabouts in the text is the answer located? And an explanation. So if you want to add an explanation of why that is the correct answer, you can do that as well. So all of these tools are available in the LMS for you to use. Similarly, the listening quizzes, same way. You play a listening, upload your own audio, write your own questions, different styles of questions. All of the IELTS style questions are available. And again, a palette to show you where you are and a timer to show your students how much time they've got left. So reading and listening graded automatically. Then we've got writing and speaking. Writing task 1 and task 2 are available. These are both timed from when the students start writing, and then when they finish writing they submit their answers online directly and it comes to you. The speaking is there as well, also everything online. I'm not going to go through that because it takes quite a while, but the parts 1, part 2, part 3 are all set up, and again you can do this, you can customize this as much as you like. You can set the times, the thinking times. There's all sorts of customization available there. So when your students have finished doing these reading, writing, listening, speaking quizzes, they can have a look at their progress. They can have a look at their overall performance for writing, speaking, reading, listening. All this information is there, and they can drill down further into specifically what they've got, or have a look at their results through here. So this is all extremely powerful for students and for you to know how your students are doing. Okay, let's have a look at the teacher view and the different tools available there next. Okay, so now the teacher's view of the website. You'll notice I've logged into the teacher's page. It's a little bit different. We've got slightly different options here. Basically, we can see the progress of all of our students, how many students you've got, the total tests taken, and information on what needs to be reviewed. You can drill down into listening history, reading history, writing and speaking. So all that information is there for you and for you to feed back the writing and the speaking for your students. Also, here is the dashboard for quiz creation. So you can create your reading, listening, writing and speaking quizzes here. Just add a new quiz. It's all very easy, very customizable again. And also, if you've got multiple teachers, this is the place where you can assign different teachers to different groups. So again, very useful for running your business. Okay, so that's the main part of the IELTS LMS. So let's get on to another part now, which is about selling your courses. I mentioned previously with Mastering IELTS the built-in builder for the course. So you can structure your courses very easily with video lessons and assignments and the quizzes that you can make through the IELTS LMS. The pricing model is entirely up to you. You can have free, you can have paid, and the pricing structure is entirely up to you. So another thing built into the IELTS LMS is Zoom integration, which will enable you as a trainer to conduct live classes, obviously. We've integrated Zoom because it just seems to be better in terms of stability and reliability and bandwidth. In addition to that, the social side of learning is so important these days. And again, all that is built into the system that you're going to have access to within your website. So forums and message boards and discussions and all of that sort of stuff is already built in that you and your students will have access to. There are 30 Cambridge mock tests included, and there are premium courses like Mastering IELTS, a theme-based approach available. But most importantly, you can upload as many courses as you like. There is no limit to the courses and the quizzes you can upload using the builder and the built-in quiz functions. So that's about it. In summary, this white label solution for IELTS LMS is going to give you a modern looking customizable website, mock tests, students view, teachers view. You can create new courses. You can keep track of your students' progress easily. You can grade and send feedback easily. There are some opportunities in here for marketing and lead generation with the free tests. There's a whole load of stuff on there. And what we want to do is to partner with you to help you create the best brand, the best training site, the best courses, the best teaching that you can. So hopefully we'll hear from you soon, and we look forward to you joining us. Good luck.